Hello and welcome back to Bannerlord, and, well, as you can see, I've actually got some pretty decent units right here. Well, technically I've got decent amounts of numbers, not really anything amazing to write home about in terms of troop quality, but obviously we're going to try and change that in this episode. I'm going to try and focus very much on attacking higher tier bandits, and that will hopefully make all the difference. So let's just move our guys right over here next to the structure, because no doubt that's going to make everything much more difficult for our opponent. As you can see right here, he's able to run through us, which is absolutely fine. I mean, he is on a horse after all, but he's going to have a very difficult time with all of these trees and everything. And wow, did I really just get hit by a stone right there? Yes, I believe I did. Anyway, let's just tell our people just to eliminate the remaining units, because they are basically done. I mean, you know, there's literally none of them remaining, and hopefully we will be able to eliminate the cavalry as well. So where actually is he now? Ah, he's up there. All right, so as you can see, our cavalry is actually dueling him at the moment. It's pretty good to actually have one cavalry, or a couple of cavalry at the very least, just in case you have a situation where there's someone running around and they have a horse and you don't. It really does make a pretty decent difference. Unfortunately, because we are mostly on foot, it is going to be a little bit difficult to deal with them, but thankfully we did it. There we go. We actually won. Fantastic. Bear in mind there's only 8 of them to be dealt with here, but that is not really something that I am really too concerned with. I'm basically just trying to eliminate as many enemies as I can. This is where I currently am as well, and what we're going to do is we're going to start moving over to the left, or shall we say over there, because there's actually a lot more people over there that we want to talk to and fight and all that stuff. So we'll see how we do there. I'm just going to lock all of these things. No. All of this armor is not exactly great, so we will just sell all of that. Now I'm thinking maybe we want to buy a cloak or something, because that actually does give us a pretty decent amount of armor, but the good ones are actually really expensive, as you can see right here. Look at this, 16,000. That's pretty crazy. Bear in mind that things are actually going to get very different. Like, as soon as I am able to get an enterprise of some kind, it's going to make all the difference. It's literally going to be so easy to afford things. So yeah, that's something to bear in mind, because as I've said, you can get enterprises, they're just quite expensive. So I think if I can't find, there's some forest bandits there. There's actually quite a few forest bandits. This is good. Maybe I can, I don't want to go into a fight with this guy, actually. No, nothing, you can go. I don't really want to fight with another vassal, because that's just going to reduce the amount that we actually gain from it. So we're just going to go into the forest bandit fights here. And if this does not work... Oh, hello. Wow, that's actually a lot of people. I'd like to fight the looters and then the forest bandits, but maybe I can just fight the forest bandits straight up, and then we can see. I don't want to go into the hideout, because as we've seen, hideouts don't actually work. Maybe, dependent on whether you have a quest for it or not. But yeah, I just kind of want to be a little bit more on the cautious side. Okay, so let's see if we can actually deal with these forest bandits. There is 19 of them. We're probably going to get quite a lot of casualties as a result, but we are going to get a decent amount of other things. So let's see if we can just level up a couple of people here. I'm going to level the Vlandians into footmen. I actually have a lot of prisoner space now as well. So next time we get to a town, hopefully we will be able to sell those for a pretty decent amount. Anyway, forest bandits are quite deadly. They're even deadly in Warband, you know? They're even deadly in Warband. If you fight those guys with, well, a less than adequate army like I have right here, then you're going to have some issues. Anyway, I'm going to tell everyone to charge, because these guys obviously don't have shields. We don't have shields, so it's probably going to be a good idea for us to charge at them as soon as possible. Hopefully my cavalry will not die, but it's not really a big deal if he does, because he does have a very costly weekly wage, and that's definitely something that we want to be a bit careful of. Yep, he actually did get murdered. That is to be expected. And I'm also getting murdered a little bit, but hopefully my... oh, look at this, I've actually got some thrown weapon guys. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Alright, yeah, but we're going to be losing a whole bunch of units here, but that is to be expected. Nothing really to worry about, though, because we will be fine. There we go. Nice hit. Another one. Okay, get my shield up. Get my shield up. And then we're going to try and do a little bit of slashy. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we did take quite a few casualties right there, but that is to be expected. They are forest bandits after all. Alright, so that is indeed a victory for us. And we got 2.6 renown, not too bad. How much money do we actually gain? 107 gold only? I would have expected much more from that, but oh well. Never mind. Okay, do we have anything else here that we want to take? Anything that's actually decent? No. We're going to have to fight some Sea Raiders, in my opinion. Sea Raiders are probably going to be the way to go. Alright, so let's see. Where am I? Okay, so I should probably go back to the town. And my next plan, potentially, once we have leveled up a little bit, is to go somewhere far away and try and do a little bit of potential raiding or caravan attacking. Because I'm thinking to myself that maybe a caravan would be a pretty decent thing to attack. So we'll see if that actually transpires. Maybe it won't, but we'll see. Anyway, let's take a look here. Yeah, probably get another horse, because I'm trying to get as many horses as possible to try and increase my speed, but obviously I don't know what the actual limit of that is, because I might overdo it and then end up being slower as a result. But, well, hopefully that's not the case. So let me see here. I need to go to the tavern. There we go. 209 gold from our prisoners right there. And we also have another wanderer right there, but I am actually full. My clan is actually full, so that's obviously a thing that I won't be doing. But yes, anyway, this is a thing that I'm thinking about right now. I'm thinking that we might go over to... This is the Crusade Khanate, isn't it? They have a very small territory right now. They must be... they must have lost a couple of fiefs, perhaps. Maybe that's not the case. I'm actually unsure about that. But anyway, the point is that we need to make some money. We need to make some money. So let's see if I can do it. All right. So this might actually be an opportunity for some rather impressive money gain. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see. I don't know your name, but no matter. Some say there is greater honor to found a great lineage than to be born with one. Okay, so we can actually just ask about... yeah, apparently there is a problem as well, but let's ask about the Battle of Pendrake. I wasn't there. I know Monchug has some thoughts about it. Oh, okay, well, thank you very much. I would like to speak to you some more. Thank you very much. Anyway, apparently they don't have anything to tell us. Yes, I hired a band of mercenaries for a campaign some time ago, but normally mercenaries have their own peculiar kind of honor. You pay them, they fight for you. You don't, they go somewhere else. But these ones have made it pretty clear that if I don't keep renewing the contract, they'll turn bandit. I can't afford that right now. Well, you have the reputation of being able to manage ruffians. Maybe you can take them off my hands, find some other lord who has more need of them, and more dinars to pay them. I've paid their contract for a few months. I can give you a small reward, and if you can find a buyer, you can transfer the rest of the contract to him and pocket the down payment. Oh my, I can find a new lord to take them on. I don't think I can, but I will try. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so let's take a look at the quest log real quick, because you never know whether they're going to give you a small hint or something. Going to the Lord's Hall? Apparently I can go to the Lord's Hall and there's actually something to do here, but I'm pretty sure it is literally just the person that I just spoke to. Yeah, it is just the person I just spoke to. But let's just have a look-see here. No, I wasn't there. Oh, okay, yeah, well, who else has some thoughts on it? Aha, yeah, so he's basically just saying, hey, there's a whole bunch of people that have thoughts on it, and you probably want to go and speak to them instead. There's Olek over there as well. By the way, the environment looks fantastic, does it not? Yeah, it looks very, very good. Okay, so anything else that I can do here? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. All right, so let's just exit and see what's going on with our quest log. All right. So, Company of Trouble. There's a lord who told you that he wants to sell his mercenaries to another lord's service. He asked you to sell them for him without causing any trouble. Right. Do you think Olek would like some? Request a meeting with Olek. There we go. Let's see. Arnie, it's been a while. We're talking from over here. Look at this. Do you need mercenaries? I have a contract that I can transfer to you for 2,660 dinars. How though are they? I'm not entirely sure what that means, but anyway, let's try this. If you need, they can be used as farmers too. Just keep their stomach full. Success? Yes. Okay. And let's try the 59%. Success. Oh yeah, give me that. Give me that cash. Thank you very much. Barney's party has gained 25 renown. We now have 96. We also gained 2,660 dinars in one fell swoop. That was one of the easiest ways that we have gained cash. And that's exactly the reason why I wanted to go in there and see exactly what's going on. So that is it. We have done it. And we now have a massive amount of cash. And look at that, 3,500. Let's take a look at our quests, actually. And there you go. We actually completed the clan tier quest, finally. I now also have 3 more nobles to speak to as well, which is going to be pretty easy, I think. We also have a couple of mountain bandits coming in from over there, a couple of forest bandits as well. We probably want to fight one of those at the very least. And we'll just recruit a couple more people here. Now, I'm actually wondering, let's buy some things here. I could buy, yeah, so we can buy grain and all that stuff for a very cheap price from the villages. And I think I'm probably going to start buying food from villages much more often than from other places. I don't really want to fight the forest bandits, to be honest. You know, I'm not going to fight them because they're so annoying. They're just really, really good damage. Really, really good damage. So it's generally something that I don't really want to do. Ooh, hardwood. Okay, so hardwood is actually kind of interesting because what it does, from what I can tell so far, is that basically if you take it to a blacksmith, let's actually buy a bunch. Let's buy 20. I'm actually going to show you if I can actually make it work. And I'm actually unsure where to go. Okay, we're going to go up to Botanian territory, I think. If anyone wants to fight me, they can. They can decide to do that if they so desire. Anyone leveled up? No. No one's leveled up. All right. Well, good to know. Anyway, so yeah, let's go over to Botanian territory. I could technically fight these guys. Let's actually fight them. Can I? Yeah, there we go. I think we've got enough horses now that we're actually able to catch up to smaller parties really, really easily without even having to trap them as much. So we can just attack straight up here and hopefully we'll do all right. Again, we have another case of not having a very easy time of things. As you can see, we literally have the flattest, easiest battlefield for archers to fight on. And what are our opponents? They're archers, yeah. Great, isn't it? Yes. So hopefully what I'm going to be able to do is move my forces into the trees here. And hopefully these trees will offer us a little bit of cover while we move towards the opponent. Because of course the opponent is just going to, you know, continue attacking us again and again and again. And hopefully we'll be able to minimize our casualties this time around. Because last time we kind of just charged straight into them and that was not really the best idea. So hopefully if we can maybe make it work this time. Something tells me this is not going to work either. Let's just tell them to charge and maybe something will happen. Maybe we can try and reduce the amount of damage we take. As you can see, they're literally just getting cut down. But we are only losing recruits right now and the footmen and things like that. So I guess that's not too bad. And I have started to trying to use thrown weapons in third person as well, because I feel like that might give me a little bit more situational awareness. So if someone is right next to me, I'm going to be able to see that they're right next to me instead of just being murdered from every single direction. So yeah, that's something that I'm also going to try and work on too. But anyway, there we go. We got some peasants. Yeah, I don't mean to sound disgusted, but they don't really help me that much because they level up into mercenary type units, and that's not something that I am such a big fan of. But anyway, let's level some more of these guys up, and we can level these guys up into Stygian warriors as well. And we got a whole bunch of actually pretty decent prisoners as well. So now that we have 3,400 gold, we're going to attempt to continue making money. So let's see what this guy. I'm not going to take the Army of Poachers quest. I think there might be a bit of an issue with it. So I'm not going to take that quest. But we got some barbed arrows here. No, I'm just going to sell everything, I think, apart from the hardwood, of course. There we go. That's another 374. That's pretty nice. We can also get some mules if we want. But as you can see, my current inventory space is actually insane. So I don't think I really need to worry about it too much. But I am going to buy 2 additional Botanian ponies, and then we can continue onward. Now let's enter the smithy, because this is going to be quite interesting to me. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have sold the items. I shouldn't have sold the you know, the things that I needed for this, but, well, never mind. I'm sure we'll get more weapons as we go forward. But anyway, as you can see right here, we have hardwood. I have 20 of it. So if I press this, there you go. Easy. That's it. So you lose 2 hardwood and you gain 1 charcoal. So I'm just going to do that the whole time. And as you can see, my smithing is actually increasing as a result. And that reminds me that I kind of should have probably spec'd a little bit into smithing in the first place. So as you can see right now I have, where's smithing? Ah, there we go. I actually do have some in it, but I don't have a huge amount. So yeah, anyway, the best thing that we can do now, what is it you ask? The best thing that we can do is continue to recruit units, but also try to get as much, well, resources and all kinds of wonderful things that we can. And then try and also find some tasks. Oh, family feud. This might actually be quite fun. I heard you may need some help with a problem. One of my relatives has fallen victim to his temper during a quarrel and killed a man from Swenrin. We have offered to pay the blood money, but the family of the deceased have stubbornly refused it. As it turns out, the deceased is a kin of Synak of Swenrin, the elderman of the region, and now the men of Swenrin have sworn to kill my relative. That sounds pretty serious, it does. My family is concerned for the boy's life. He has gone hiding around village commons as he can be killed at any time. We need at least someone who can protect him until Synak of Swenrin accepts the blood money and ends the feud. We would be eternally grateful if you can help my relative and take him with you for a while, maybe. Right, okay, sure, I'll protect you. Oh no. Okay, so I could leave one of my warrior companions and 5 men. With a charm higher than 30. Yes, unfortunately, I don't think any of my people have a charm higher than 30. So I'm going to try and protect the relative. Let's see how it goes. 632 gold. He is hiding somewhere here. Go talk to him and tell him he is safe now. All right, so let's have a look. Which one is he? Is it this one? Pelisor? I think it might be Pelisor. If it's not, then it's Dermot. But I guess we'll just go and speak to him and see what's going on. Unless this is, what is it? Oh, that's a chair? Okay, sure, fine. Anything you can use, I guess. Anyway, let's speak to him. Yes, okay. I have a quick question. Okay, so this is not the guy. This is not the guy. It turns out, after a quick look at the quest log, that it's actually Pelisor, that guy over there. So it's not Pelisor of Fenon Trin, it's actually Pelisor just by itself. I'm not entirely sure what the difference is, but apparently they are 2 different people. Who are you? What do you want from me? Just relax there. I've talked with your relative. I know all about the situation. And? Will you protect me, please? Well, maybe if you just calm down, you know? Just calm down. Yes, I will. Come now. I'll take you with me to the Synak of Swenrin to resolve this issue peacefully. No way, I won't go anywhere near them. They will kill me. You cannot continue to live like a coward. I can't protect you for all eternity. We have to solve this somehow. Also, I give you my honor to protect you if things turn ugly. I'm still not sure about all this, but I trust you. Let's go get this over with. Alright, so now he has joined our party. And now we will take a look and see where we need to go next. So we need to take him to Swenrin. Alright. I don't know about any of the village names yet, so I will obviously have to take a brief look about what's going on. It's surely not that far away, right? It's going to be one of those things where it's hugely far away, isn't it? It's actually not even that far. Alright. It's actually just over here. That shouldn't be too bad. And if we do come across... maybe I won't actually do anything about potentially fighting someone at the moment. It probably would be a kind of bad idea to do that when I have someone that's relatively vulnerable in my party, so probably not the best idea. Anyway, let's head in here. They seem to have Botanian ponies for sale, so maybe I should... oh, look at that, a Botanian war mount. You need riding 60 for that. Oh yeah, that actually reminds me, I'm actually going to give some of our horses to our companions, because if they can become more cavalry-focused units, then they're probably going to be super, super effective for us. So we're just going to pay a little bit of extra cash here for some extra people, and then we're going to speak to Dermot right here. Is this the guy that I need to speak to? No, I need to speak to Synak, don't I? Alright. Alright, so here he is. He seems like a pretty reasonable fellow so far. Well, we'll see. I'm sure someone with your reputation knows that nothing in this world is as valuable as the weight of your word. I have a quick question. Oh, okay. Apparently he doesn't care about anything I'm talking about here. Oh, hello, thugs. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I apparently did not need to speak to him, and instead I... Oh, okay. Maybe the quest is bugged. Maybe it's not working. You have convinced to face him and try to solve this issue. He agreed to this condition. Protect him from these angry relatives. Okay. I'm here. Maybe I just need to walk around instead of just talking to him straight away? Maybe. I mean, we're here with Kirislava, and I have my full army equipment on, so... there's Dermot. We don't want to speak to him. We want to speak to Synak. It's 160? Okay. Right, okay, so apparently he has nothing to say to me. I'm not entirely sure why that is, so I guess what I'm going to do is I will leave and we will speak to the guy in our party because we are actually here and I'm not entirely sure what we can talk to him about. Okay, about your position in the clan. Well, has he joined our clan actually? Oh, okay, so apparently he has. Okay, that's actually kind of interesting, but I have a task. Do I just keep him in my army for the foreseeable future and that's it? I think that might actually be the case. Well, no, it says. I am here, right? Yes. Okay, must be bugged. It must be bugged because I have literally taken him here and you can see that I'm right next to it. I've gone in, spoken to the guy multiple times. It's just not going to work. So we're just going to move on and yeah, I guess we'll just see what happens otherwise. Oh yeah, I actually wanted to do something. So let's go into our inventory real quick and we will just give some people... Actually, I need to check to see their stats first before I do anything about that because I want to make sure that they're good at riding. So Kirislava is good at riding. Jin is also good at riding. Lise is also really good at riding. Actually, everyone is good at riding except me, so I think I'm pretty happy to give most of them horse. So let's give them Botanian ponies for the moment. There we go. There we go. And there we go. All right, and another one? Why not? There we are. Okay, so they all have horses now, which is actually quite nice. Maybe that will increase our speed on the world map. I don't know whether that is actually going to happen, but it would be quite nice if it would. And otherwise, what we're going to do now is, as I said before, we might very well try to make our way down to some faraway land, and we will try to maybe prey upon a couple of caravans or something along those lines. That might actually get us a good amount of cash. But obviously, we already did make a massive amount from that mercenary quest, so there are some mercenary quests that will give you an insane amount of money, and that's all you need to do. You just need to look out for them. And then once you've found them, don't let them go, and make sure you never fail them either, like I have in the past. Like that sheep quest. Do you remember that sheep quest where I had 6 sheep to deliver, and I got preyed upon by some forest bandits, and I couldn't deal with them, and then I just, well, lost 3 of the sheep? That was really quite bad, wasn't it? Yeah. It was literally like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna miss that real quick. Yeah, anyway, oh, I think everyone's dead. Yes, I think they're all dead. And now that we have more cavalry, because my companions are on mounts, this is actually making things much, much easier for us as well. So I'm pretty happy with that. And there we go. Won the battle very quickly and easily. We actually literally didn't lose anyone, so that's very nice. And we just need to continue doing this. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got a blacksmith hammer, and we got a pickaxe. And that is going to be really nice for when we actually go into the next town. And I'm thinking, where am I actually right now? Okay, there we go. This is the way I like to look at the map. And I think it would probably be a good idea to head over here, because I would like to do more smithing. I'm going to try and get a little bit more into smithing and try and level that up a little bit. Okay, so these guys are going to level up into Botanian heroes. Yes, nice. Okay, so we actually got a couple of those now. That's very cool. And we do have a couple of prisoners as well. There's quite a few larger looter parties in the area, but I'm not really going to be too concerned with those at the moment. Ooh, step bandits. They might be fun to fight, but they usually have quite a few horsemen, and horsemen are going to be kind of harsh for us. But anyway, let's smelt down the blacksmith hammer. There we go. And can we smelt down this as well? Yes, I believe we can. Boom, there you go. And now we have unlocked a new smithing part as well. So if we want to, we can now go over here. I don't think I actually have enough to be able to make anything, because as you can see, this, I mean, I can fail technically. So you can fail and then gain experience through that, as far as I'm aware. But as you can see, they go all the way down over to here, and this all determines what kind of stats the weapon is actually going to have. So it would be really, really cool if we could actually make that happen. Oh, I actually do have some hardwood, apparently. So let's turn that into that. And then we can also make wrought iron as well. So as you can see right there, I can actually use charcoal and crude iron to make wrought iron. And then I can also turn wrought iron into iron and crude iron if I want to. So that's actually something that I might end up doing right here. Ah, you must rest and spend time before you can do this action again. Okay, so it seems like there's a bit of a limit on what you can do there. And we did not advance in any level either, which I got to say is a bit disappointing, but it's all right. Ah, now this is perfect. This fellow wants his daughter found, and as far as I am aware, it is easy money. Absolutely easy money. So let's see if we can do something about that. Heard you might have a problem. Yes, I suffered a great misfortune. My daughter, a headstrong girl, has been bewitched by this ne'er-do-well. I told her to stop seeing him, but she wouldn't listen. Now she's missing. I'm sure she's been abducted by him. I'm offering a bounty of 1,850. Wow. Yes. Okay. Tell me more. What's wrong with the man? Everything is wrong. He is from a low family, the kind who is always involved in some land fraud scheme or seen dealing with known bandits. Every village is a black sheep like that, but I never imagined he would get his hooks into my daughter. Alright, I will see what is going on. Sidra the Healer. Right. Okay, let's do it. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued about the money more than anything. Thank you. So, yeah, apparently... this is 1 day left, I think. 1 day left on that. Anyway, let's have a look. A merchant has either been abducted. Search for her and bring her back. If you cannot find her tracks when you exit the settlement, you should visit the nearby villages to look for clues and tracks of the kidnapper. Alright, so I don't have a huge amount of spotting skill or anything like that, or tracking skill in this case. So... oh, it got updated just now? Ah, in order to find his daughter, you've decided to visit nearby villages. Right. So, nearby villages? These ones? Or this? It seems like that one is marked. So I would assume that that is one that I need to go to. Alright. Let's hope that I'm actually able to do this, because I can't see any tracks on the ground. As you can see, the tracks are actually very, very... difficult to see, probably because my... Ah! You ask around the village if anyone saw Sidra the Healer or some suspicious characters with a young woman. Villagers say that there is a young man and woman came here exhausted. Ah, there we go. Villagers allow them to stay here for a while. You can check the area and see if they are still hiding here. Okay, search the village. Alright, and that means that I can very easily just do this. And then there she is. Okay, so she is actually 300, I would assume, meters away. And, well, it's going to take me a bit of time to get over there. Aha! So it seems like they have a camp on the outskirts of the village. And you can see here that she's actually with Lyd or Lyd the cat. Hello. Who are you? Are you one of the bounty hunters that was sent by that fellow? Yeah. He is right. I ran away with him willingly. I love my father, but he can be such a tyrant. Please, sir, if you believe in freedom and love, please leave us be. How do I know he's not forcing you to say that? Please, sir, I love him truly, and I wish to spend the rest of my life with him. I beg of you, please don't stand in our way. But I've promised to find you and return you to your father. He would be devastated. Yes, I think he would probably be sad, but not because of what you think. See, Ergion promised me to one of his allies' sons, and this will devastate his plans. That is true. He cares nothing about me, only about his reputation in our district. Oh, okay. Well, Perhaps he made those plans because he loves you? I can do that. I literally don't have a very high chance of succeeding on this. This is going to be very difficult for me. I don't think I will be able to do it. But 39% chance is my best try. Oh, critical success. Whoa. Ah, yes, you're totally right. You're right, I cannot do this. I will return to my family. Okay. No fighty? No fighty? No fisticuffs? Alright. Doesn't seem like any fisticuffs. Okay, so I think that's it. You're right, sir. I should be moving immediately. Alright. Okay, so that means I can leave, right? Hopefully. And that also means that we have increased our relation. And as you can see, we've also received 1,800, almost 2,000 dinars right there. Pretty insane. Very happy with that. And we have completed that. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what is happening with the family feud thing. It might very well just expire at this point. And I'm going to go over to... Is that Sargoth? Is that like a past Sargoth or something? I don't think so. It's in a completely wrong positioning. Because there's Praven. But, yeah, anyway. Obviously, the towns and various structures are going to be completely different than how it was in Warband, because this is much before that. Anyway, no one here to speak to, unfortunately, but I do have the opportunity to go and sell a couple of things. Going to keep the charcoal, of course, going to keep the wrought iron. I can actually sell all of this if I want to. I could sell the crude iron, I could sell the wrought iron for a small profit, because you've got to bear in mind that I literally just gained that weapon, whatever weapon it was, and I have 3 of these, and I can sell them for 19 each, and the weapon was, I don't even know how much to sell, probably like 80 or something, so maybe it's not worth it. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, I'm just going to sell as much as I can here. We could get some more horses if we want to, but I think we're pretty good on that. Is there anything else that I can buy here? Maybe I can buy some better armor, because that's what I'm looking for most of the time. I'm literally just looking for better armor, and you can see here that, yeah, there are some better pieces of armor in terms of helmets, but for some reason I just cannot for the life of me find anything better in terms of torso armor, so not entirely sure what's going on there. Anyway, let's ransom our prisoners, and oh wow, that's actually a companion. That's pretty cool. I actually saw her in one of the previous tournaments that we participated in. But anyway, that will be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.